Hello, it's been a while since I have filmed anything for this channel. It's been very busy, I guess. Well, it was Valentine's Day and I had a Valentine for the first time, so that was cool. I've been on a few trips. I just came back from a trip just down south, just a little road trip. Nothing crazy, but it was beautiful. Went to a restaurant, went to this cute little town. I just love a good road trip, you know? I recently watched the new Wuthering movie, which was definitely interesting. I can't say it was the best movie of all time, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. My dog is barking. Let's just ignore it. It did inspire me to start reading Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. About halfway in now. I think I tried to read this book before and I was like, the first few chapters I was like, what the hell's going on? First few chapters of this book are a little bit confusing, but once I got past that, things start to make sense. And I really do like the book a lot more than I expected to. Sometimes with classic novels, you don't really know what's going on and it's a bit confusing and you're like, what is happening? But with this book, I feel like I do really get what's going on and I just really am enjoying it. There's so many good lines, so many romantic speeches. I'm just obsessed. But it also is quite dark and everything, so yeah, that's what I've been up to. Probably have played some clips from my trips in the past few weeks. I don't know what this video is gonna be, but just some highlights of life, I guess. I do want to read some more classics after this because I am a writer and I feel like reading classics that are well written really do wonders for my writing. I feel like it definitely helps me become a better writer when I read books that are well written instead of like a hockey romance like Heated Rivalry. Love Heated Rivalry, but I paused that book and I'm trying to get in my classics era. Emily Bronte, she knew what she was doing, so. She was also born in a period where they talked really different, so she has an excuse. This is my excuse. Okay. Hi people. I feel like the last video I filmed for this, I was talking about Wuthering Heights. Wuthering. And yeah, I finished that. It was a 5-star book. It was great. I mean, it wasn't the easiest book to read, but I feel like it was easier than what I expected it to be, which was good. So yeah, I definitely have to get into more classics. I've had 2 days off work, it's a weekend, and yesterday I watched Sarah J Maas on Call Her Daddy podcast, and it was so good, and it just made me miss fantasy because I feel like it's been a while since I've read like a traditional fantasy book, like probably a few months. I guess I read like Alchemized, but Alchemized is like a dark fantasy. It doesn't really it's not really the traditional fantasy. So I decided to read this little book. It's a big book, actually. Yeah, this is the last book in a Court of Thorns for Aso Tower series. But there's a new one coming out. There's 2 new ones coming out, actually. Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm struggling to speak. Did I have toothpaste on my lip this whole time? Probably. But yeah, I never actually read this one because I wasn't the biggest fan, I guess you could say, of this book series. And this book is just so long that every time I tried to read it, I was like, I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna try to read it. I'm gonna get through it. Even though I'm not the biggest fan, because I feel like her books they're always a little bit longer than they need to be, and some of the plot just doesn't really, you know. I do feel like there's a certain like magic whenever I read her books. Like it feels very like magical. It feels very like fantasy, like I'm in a different world. So I do love that about her books. So I probably will read the new ones that come out this year. I'm also reading Heated Rivalry. Almost finished with that book actually. I'm always reading like 3 different books. It's kind of a problem. Actually, I think there's probably like 4 different books I'm reading right now. So yeah, Heated Rivalry book is great. It's funny because it's very similar to the show, and so I'm like, wow, I've been praising the show this whole time, but really I should have been praising the book because they're very similar. The dialogue is basically the same, so it's like if you compliment the show, you have to compliment the book because that's the original thing. Miss Rachel Reed, not Miss Rachel, the kids YouTuber Rachel Reed. She did great. She did good. Okay, and that's all I have to say. Basically autumn in Australia. Oh, the sun just came out. Yeah, it's been raining like every single day. I'm sorry. Just a little reading update for ya. Ignore this little cut on my face. We're not going to talk about it. I'm like halfway through, which is crazy. I feel like I've read like the entire length of the novel, but it hasn't felt like that at all. It's felt pretty fast. One of those books where 100 pages just go by and you kind of just blink, and yeah, it's a good thing. I feel like I've read books that are shorter than this and it feels so much longer to read. I don't know why. I also finished reading Heated Rivalry, which I think I gave it a 4 stars. The only reason why it's 4 and not 5 is because I do feel like because I watched the show so recently, like it's all kind of, you know, fresh, and the book is very similar to, or I guess the show is very similar to the book. So pretty much every scene is the exact same, which is good because they adapted it well. But there's a plane going over. It does just mean that it feels like you're kind of reading everything you've already watched, which is fine, but you know how it is. It's also there's a lot of, you know, which isn't really my thing. Maybe some people are into that, but I don't know. I don't particularly care about reading too much. Like, I mean, it's like it's fine. It's the whole book. You know, it's not really for me. But it was still a good book, so I gave it 4 stars. Okay, goodbye. Honestly, this is not sponsored at all, obviously, but why does the White Fox always have like the best clothes? Like literally, I feel like I'm like a walking White Fox brand, but like, look how cute. Oh my god, this hoodie is so cute, and it's like all for sale. There's like, I mean, this was like barely $20. Just like great quality stuff, like. And they're always on sale. I mean, not sponsored, but like, should be. I gotta be honest, like, I've gotten like no reading done. Well, I'm like somewhat close. 300 pages to go. I just haven't been reading. I've been editing my book. I've been going out, having a social life for once. Went to the beach last night. It was very pretty. And I've just been like editing my book. I've been taking like surveys to make money recently. I felt bad because I'm like trying to save up to move to Edinburgh, UK. Just gonna put that out there. I really want to move to the UK, to Europe, to Edinburgh. Hopefully this year, but it's looking like it's probably gonna be next year, which is really sad for me, but we'll see. And I've been like, I really want to save up, but now I'm like buying. Then I like purchased this like White Fox order, and I was like, damn it, I feel really bad because I just said I was gonna save up. And now I'm not doing that. So then I started taking surveys. I downloaded all these survey apps where you make money from taking surveys. And now I'm like, I've actually made like, I made $15 on the first day, $20 the next day, $7 the next day. We'll see what I make today. Hopefully another $20. But like seriously, like that's quite a lot of money. That's quite a lot of money for like just taking surveys. I mean, it's annoying. It just does take time, but like it's pretty good. Like if you do that every day, if you make $20 every day, that's a lot of money in the end. So look at me go. Just saying. Anyway, I think that is probably the end of this vlog. I've had a very nice sunny day watching Zoe Sog. I just love her like summer videos and her winter Christmas videos and her all her videos, but like I love when it's a sunny day at home and I just watch her summer videos. They're just so happy. When I move to the UK, this is gonna happen. Okay, when I move to the UK, I'm gonna visit Brighton where she lives, and I am gonna go to Tully's farm where they always go to like the Christmas Halloween stuff. I'm gonna go there. When I have a child, I'm going to Lapland, UK, because that looks so cozy and Christmassy and amazing. So when I have a child, that's where we're going. That's my plan. That's my plan in life. So yeah. Alright, I'll end off this video here. Goodbye.